Hello and welcome. I am Squid and today I'll be reviewing Stardew Valley, a well-polished retro indie title. Personally, I own the Switch version of it, though it can be obtained on every platform, including PC. Where do I begin? Stardew Valley sells itself after the Harvest Moon games, particularly the Super Nintendo one. As such, I'll be comparing Stardew Valley to Harvest Moon. Though, in a nutshell, if you love Harvest Moon, you'll probably love Stardew Valley. The game gives you quite a lot of options, way beyond what the original Harvest Moon could. You have multiple different versions of the farm. Your character can be male or female, with several customization options. You inherit your grandfather's farm. Don't ask why your grandfather looks like fucking Santa Claus. You're guided to your new home in the town of Stardew Valley to find the farm run down and covered in overgrowth. You have your work cut out for you, so with a little money, some seeds, the game starts in springtime.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany.
The graphics are 16-bit style with a decent amount of variety. You can have buildings built pretty much anywhere you like. There's a combat system, mining, and of course, various crafting systems and ways to automate the farm to allow more free time for combat, exploration, etc. You can date and eventually marry any of the single people in town, regardless of gender. If you marry a character of the opposite sex, you can have a child eventually. In the case of same-gender marriages in the game, you adopt. Thankfully, this system seems to be more to give options to the player rather than to push an ideology, and I appreciate that. Crops have to be replaced every season, each season having different pros and cons. You have various holidays to experience through the course of the game, and one of my favorite systems is the community hall. Over the course of the game, you build the town via the community hall. Two routes. First is the forest spirit route. You have to grow produce, forage, fish, and eventually obtain items to complete bundles for each room of the community hall. Restoring the office and vault results in the forest spirits restoring the broken down bus at the bus stop, giving you access to the desert. You even gain a greenhouse by restoring the pantry. The other mentioned route is to help Joja Corporation buy the community hall to convert into a warehouse. Instead of bundles, you simply give Joja a shitload of money in place of the bundles. I guess the most accurate way to sum up the genre of Stardew Valley is it's a farming simulator RPG. It's definitely an excellent portable title for the Switch. And I do have to commend Concerned Ape's work on this game. He put in a serious effort to not only fix bugs, but even update and improve. In fact, he's intending to implement multiplayer functionality to Stardew Valley, which definitely piques interest. The biggest problem, however, isn't the few bugs that can be encountered, but rather just the niche appeal of the game itself. This isn't a appeal to everyone type of game. It's a casual game, it's not fast-paced at all. Either it is something you want to play, or it's not. I can only judge it for its quality and what it aimed to be, and Chucklefish didn't disappoint. However, if what you see doesn't appeal to you, nothing can change that. Most of the issues with the game are minor and being addressed. Nothing shady with the handling or any of the game's systems. So no EA points for Stardew Valley. While the various little bugs are being addressed, and I understand their talent pool is rather limited, the fact remains they are there, so I have to subtract some points. Some of the bugs include NPCs ending up outside of the environment they're supposed to be in. Your character ended up stuck and frozen in place, requiring a reset, and a weird lag effect that takes place randomly at times. I subtract 0.15th of a point for the 3 bug types you encounter in game. Due to the very niche nature of the game, as well polished and well supported it is, I give Stardew Valley a 7 out of 10. Definitely a fun, easygoing game that sips the battery at most. Great for traveling or to kill some boredom during a break at work. If you like my videos, please consider liking and subscribing, and maybe supporting me via any of the donation links below in the description.